Less than a week after a gunman opened fire on a group of Republican lawmakers near the nation's capital, one of those lawmakers wants to respond with legislation. Representative Mo Brooks from Huntsville wants to make it legal for members of the House and Senate to carry guns in Washington, D.C.
Now, Brooks sat down with CBS 42 News reporter Jamie Ostroff to talk about his plans. Jamie?
Jim, the congressman, said Wednesday's shooting reminded him just how vulnerable he feels as an elected official. He told me he was so compelled by the incident that he had this bill almost entirely drafted the next day.
Congressman Mo Brooks says he feels lucky just to live to tell the story of a lone gunman on a softball field, unleashing a spray of bullets.
We were totally helpless, sitting ducks. Fortunately, our Capitol Police, albeit injured, were able to take him down before he could get to the first base dugout, where a lot of us were clustered together, and it would have been like shooting ducks in a barrel.
But as he replays the terrifying moments in his head, Brooks wonders how it could have gone differently.
If one of us had had a gun in that first base dugout, in my opinion, we probably could have prevented 3 people from getting injured, because we could have taken out the shooter before he shot either of our Capitol Police officers.
That's why Brooks plans to introduce a bill to the House of Representatives this week. It will allow lawmakers to carry guns in Washington, D.C.
If you're an elected official, then you tend to be elevated in the eyes of the terrorists and the lone wolves beyond the regular citizenry.
The District of Columbia has notoriously strict gun laws. According to the Metropolitan D.C. Police Department, in general, carrying a firearm in the district is prohibited. D.C. also does not recognize gun permits from other states.
You're not talking about carrying a gun in the halls of the U.S. Capitol.
No, we're protected in the United States Capitol. By and large, when we're off the Capitol grounds, that's when we need protection. When we're sitting ducks, we have nobody there to help us other than ourselves.
Brooks told me he's already heard from several Democrats and even one Republican who feel that lawmakers carrying guns would not be beneficial. He is still hopeful that this bill can pass. In the newsroom, Jamie Ostroff, CBS 42 News, local coverage you can count on.